Hello students, this is part 4 of chapter number 7, Structural Organization in Animals. Here we will discuss about circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system and reproductive system of frog. Circulatory system of frog, it is of closed type, means blood vessels में flow करता है. There are vessels like arteries and there are vessels like veins. In these vessels the blood flows. That's why it is called as closed type of circulatory system. It includes number 1 blood vascular system and number 2 lymphatic system. The parts of blood vascular system are heart, blood vessels and blood, while the parts of lymphatic system are lymph channels and lymph nodes. Now see the heart. Heart is 3 chambered, 2 atria and 1 ventricle. See the diagram. These two are the atria and this is the ventricle. These are the 3 chambered of the heart. It is covered by a membrane called as pericardium. See, this outer layer of heart is called as pericardium. See the dorsal part of the heart. It has got a triangular structure called sinus venosus which joins the right atrium. See the structure. This is the triangular structure called as sinus venosus and it joins with right auricle. It receives blood from upper part of the body through superior vena cava and from lower part of the body through inferior vena cava. Now see the ventral side of the heart. The ventricle opens into sac-like structure called conus arteriosus on the ventral side of the heart. See the structure. This is conus arteriosus in which the ventricles open, clear, on the ventral side of the heart. हार्ट ब्लड को पंप करता है और आर्टरीज के थ्रू बॉडी के डिफरेंट पार्ट्स में सेंड कर देता है. These are the arteries which collect blood from the heart and takes the blood to different parts of the body. This form the arterial system. While veins different body parts से blood को collect करके वापस हार्ट तक पहुंचाती हैं and form the venous system. Now hepatic portal system. It is a venous connection between liver and intestine. See the diagram. This is the intestine, this is stomach, small intestine, large intestine. यहाँ से जितना भी venous blood होता है वो directly inferior vena cava में enter नहीं करता. It first enters into the liver through hepatic portal vein और इसके बाद लिवर इस वीनस ब्लड को इंफीरियर वीना केवा में सेंड कर देता है. इसी तरीके से देयर इज वन मोर पोर्टल सिस्टम कॉल्ड एज रीनल पोर्टल सिस्टम. ये कनेक्ट करता है लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी विद किडनी. जितना भी वीनस ब्लड लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी से आ रहा है वो पहले किडनी में एंटर करता है थ्रू रीनल पोर्टल वेन और इसके बाद किडनी इस वीनस ब्लड को इंफीरियर वेना केवा में भेज देती है. Clear. So there are 2 portal system present, hepatic portal system and renal portal system. Now come to the blood. Blood contains plasma and cells. कौन कौन से cells present होते हैं blood में? RBCs और red blood cells, WBCs और white blood cells and platelets. RBCs जो blood में होते हैं they are nucleated and they contain hemoglobin. क्या function होता है blood का? Blood transports nutrients, gases and water to tissues. Excretory system of frog. It includes 2 kidneys, number 1 kidney, number 2 kidney, 2 ureters, number 1 ureter, number 2 ureter. There is a cloaca, this is the cloaca and there is a urinary bladder. So these are the parts of excretory system of frog. Kidneys are dark red and bean shaped. And where are they present? They are found posteriorly in the body cavity on both sides of vertebral column. Each kidney is formed of uriniferous tubules or nephrons, or you can say nephrons are the functional unit of kidney. And 2 ureters emerge from the kidneys. ये ureters कहाँ से निकल रहे हैं? These ureters are coming out from the kidney. One from one kidney and second from the second kidney. Clear? मेल और फीमेल फ्रॉग्स के एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम को देखिए. इन मेल फ्रॉग्स The ureters act as urinogenital duct which opens into cloaca. See the diagram. This is urinogenital duct which opens into cloaca. It carries two things. One, sperms, as well as it carries the urine and opens into cloaca. While in females, ureters and oviduct open separately in cloaca. You can see the diagram. This is the ureter which opens into cloaca, and this is the oviduct which also opens into cloaca. Both these are opening separately in the cloaca in females. Next, the thin-walled urinary bladder is present ventral to the rectum, which also opens in the cloaca. This is the urinary bladder which also opens into cloaca. Frog is ureotelic, means it excretes urea. What happens? नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट जितने भी होते हैं वो ब्लड के थ्रू किडनी में पहुंचते हैं, वेयर दे गेट सेपरेटेड एंड देन एक्सक्रीटेड आउट फ्रॉम द बॉडी. Control and coordination in frog. First, see the endocrine system in frog, which includes endocrine glands, and these endocrine glands secrete hormones. These glands are ductless glands and they pour their secretion directly into the blood. Various endocrine glands present in frog are pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, pineal body, pancreatic islets, adrenals and gonads. Nervous system in frogs. It includes number 1, central nervous system, which has got brain and spinal cord. Then there is peripheral nervous system, which has cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Cranial nerves arise from the brain, while the spinal nerves arise from the spinal cord. Then there is an autonomic nervous system which has got the sympathetic and parasympathetic system. In total, there are 10 pairs of cranial nerves which arise from the brain, and brain is enclosed in a bony brain box called as cranium. Central nervous system का part brain. Brain is divided into 3 parts: forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. Forebrain includes olfactory lobes, cerebral hemisphere and diencephalon. Clear? And the midbrain includes optic lobes, and hindbrain includes cerebellum and medulla oblongata. This medulla oblongata passes out through the foramen magnum and continues into the spinal cord, and this spinal cord is enclosed in the vertebral column. Sense organs in frog. Sense organs include number 1, sensory papillae, which are used for touch, taste buds used for taste, nasal epithelium for smell, simple eyes, this is the eye, these eyes are used for vision, they are paired and are situated in the orbit. Then tympanum with internal ears, this is tympanum. Tympanum with internal ears are used for hearing and for balancing the body. Reproductive system of frog. First, let us see male reproductive organs. They consist of a pair of yellowish ovoid testes. These are testes number 1 and number 2. They are adhered to the upper part of the kidney. ये upper part of the kidney से attached होती हैं by a double fold of peritoneum. Then there are vasa afferentia which are 10 to 12 in number. See the diagram. These are vasa afferentia. Okay. They enter the kidney. ये kidney में enter कर जाते हैं on their side and open into Bidder's canal. This is Bidder's canal into which the vasa afferentia opens. Then this Bidder canal communicates with the urinogenital duct. This is urinogenital duct, and this duct opens into cloaca. Clear? The cloaca is a small median chamber that is used to pass fecal matter, urine and sperms to the exterior. So it is a common passage. Clear? Female reproductive organs. They include a pair of ovaries. See the diagram. This is one ovary. This is the second ovary. The ovaries are situated near kidneys. ये kidneys के पास situated होती हैं. बट देर इज़ नो फंक्शनल कनेक्शन विद द किडनीज, लेकिन इनका कोई भी फंक्शनल कनेक्शन किडनीज के साथ नहीं होता. देन अ पेयर ऑफ ओविडक्ट arising from the ovaries opens into the cloaca separately. See the diagram. These are oviducts. They open into cloaca separately. This is the opening of ureter. This is the opening of oviduct, and both are opening into cloaca separately. Then a mature female can lay up to 2500 to 3000 ova at a time. Check the life cycle of a frog. फ्रॉग में फर्टिलाइजेशन एक्सटर्नल होता है, मीन्स इट टेक्स प्लेस आउटसाइड द बॉडी ऑफ फीमेल इन वाटर. फ्रॉग लेग्स आर लेड इन वाटर and undergo external fertilization. After this, these fertilized eggs changes into tadpole. The eggs hatch into tadpoles a few days to several weeks later, and tadpoles respire with the help of gills. Then what happens? Tadpoles gradually grow limbs. These are the limbs which are coming out in the tadpoles. They lose their tails. अपनी tail को lose कर जाते हैं. Lose their gills. Gills को lose कर जाते हैं and become meat eater. और बाद में पहले herbivores होते हैं tadpoles and then they change into meat eaters as they develop into terrestrial adults. This is the terrestrial adults. So this is the life cycle of a frog. Finally, economic importance of frog. First, frogs eat insects and thus they protect the crop. Second, they are the important component of a food chain and help in maintaining ecological balance. Third, in some countries, the muscular legs of frog are used as food. So, that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.